This is gonna be so bad. Hello there. I like can't sit, dude. Oh no. What is up, guys? Today is the day. We are going to be building a Lego set completely dressed in the 501st. You're not 501st. You're a naval officer. Whatever. Completely in the full armor.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Anyway, we're going to be building a Lego set completely decked out in the clone armor. First, there's a few rules. We have to keep the armor on the entire time we are building this Lego set. We're not allowed to take it off at all. The only exception is helmet if we're having issues breathing, but then we have to stop building while the helmet's off. The helmet has to go back on for us to continue building. Now, this also means we're going to have to wear these gloves the whole time we were building. We're going to be donning the clone armor. Today we're going to be building the Clones versus Droids battle pack. Let's get our suit on. I don't even know. What do you even say? What do you even say? What am I talking about? You don't know anything. You're talking to me like we're mad at each other. Alright, so I got my legs on, and they're huge! Here we go. Oh, this is not going to go my way. Oh! This is going to be so bad. I can't see a thing. Let's see if I can even get this thing open. All right, ready? Okay. Okay. This is wonderful. I can't tell you guys how much I can see in this. Number 2. Number 1. Okay. Oh, there's only 2 bags. Oh no, there's 3 bags. So you better like and subscribe to this stupid video because this sucks. I have to check the bag.
Normally I run a much cleaner ship and I don't throw my stuff on the floor, but oh man, this was so difficult. At this point I was just chunking everything I could.
Oh! Nowhere to go. Okay. As I stated in the rules, if the helmet comes off, I have to stop building until it goes back on. This is rough. Oh, this is...
Alright, so at this point I kind of understand I've made a terrible, terrible mistake. This is the most painful thing I think I've ever done in my entire life.
Oh no.
Oh yes, and as you will discover, I dropped the parts many times throughout this build, and it ended up taking me about an hour just to build this small set here. What you're watching right here is me actually having to get up and find the part that I just dropped, which is painful. I also realized I put my codpiece on backwards, so that's why it was so painful to sit in, is because I was literally sitting on the front portion and the booty portion was up front, so yeah, it was a little painful, but I found the piece, so it's okay. So here we go, back onto the building portion and me just sitting here being uncomfortable and in pain.
Does this count? Does this count as wearing the helmet? Can I keep building like this? This theater. Oh, it's falling. I hope it's worth it. Turn! Perfect. That's all I needed.
And here we go, continuing on. You'll actually notice here in a little bit I drop another piece, and I actually had to move the table stand up to find it. It was a little rough. But you know what? We figured it out. We probably dropped about 7 or 8 pieces throughout this whole build. The gloves were surprisingly difficult to use because they're just kind of like a cotton glove. They're not anything super fancy. They're not leather or anything. So they didn't stick to my hands very well. So I had to kind of move the gloves out of the way so I could position the Lego pieces. And it was so frustrating, but I'll tell you one thing. I definitely can relate to my toddlers and my little people as they're building Legos and that kind of lack of fine motor skills. It is rough. So at this point, we're on bag 2 out of 3. We are building the battle droids as well as the staff, and I am hating myself.
Yes! That's the staff.
And yes, to answer any questions, I did put on 2 pieces while my helmet was off right there. So yes, you can call me out in the chat, but I'm calling myself out right here. Overall, I knew that if I could get these battle droids done and get within the last stretch of bag 3, which is where you're just building the tri-droid, I knew I would be okay. But I do have to admit, getting to that point was just tiring, exhausting. At this point, I'm covered in sweat. We're already about 45 minutes into this build. Like I said, it ends up being an entire hour-long challenge. Now, if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below what challenge you think I should do next in the clone armor. I'm not completely opposed to doing this again. Maybe I am completely opposed. I don't know. Let me know down in the chat. If this video blows up and we're able to monetize the channel, get some good watch hours in, then alright, I'll do it. But oh my goodness, you gotta let me know what Lego set or what kind of activity you think I need to do. It could even be something as silly as playing Ultimate Frisbee or doing something just totally whack. Now, as you can imagine, we're about to finish the main head of this. I think it's an Octopara or a Tri-Droid. I always say these wrong, which is terrible because I absolutely love Clone Wars and I build armies with the Separatists and the clones. You'd think I'd actually know what things are called, but it's escaping my mind right now, and I'm not going to lie, editing has been 3 times as long as the actual build and almost as painful. I didn't do it in the armor, but I might as well have. Anyway, we're building the last 2 legs here at this point. I'm super excited. You can kind of see like I'm in that last little stretch here, putting the eyes on. We are so ready to be done with this project, and man, these gloves were rough. It was rough.
There it is. There it is. Yes. Oh, we did it. Well, now we got to play with it. Oh no, you didn't blow up my buddy. Oh, my brothers. Roger, Roger. Yes, I'm a man-child. See, it looks better standing up. See, look at this. This looks like I'm ready to, ready to throw down for the Republic.